question at hand, which was the prisoner's problem. I want to answer some great questions first. Tell me your name right here. Trey and Amber and Pam. Asked 3 really good questions. First question, take the blindfold off. That wasn't a question, it was just what I would do. I'd take the blindfold off. Great, that's the kind of thing, if you were asked this kind of a question in an interview situation, ask, can I take the blindfold off? Because it's so logical. Take it off and then grab a white marble. Of course, the interviewer is going to say, no, the blindfold stays on. Because the idea is, it's a random selection of the 2 bowls. You're not allowed to see which bowl you're grabbing for, or what the marbles are in the bowl. Going along with that, Amber said, weigh the, or was it Pam? One of you said, weigh the bowl. Right, but both of you, weigh the bowls. If that might tell you something too, because if you knew how you arranged the marbles, that might give you a piece of information. We'll come back to that momentarily. The interviewer's going to say, nope, blindfold stays on, your hand goes out randomly, grabs a bowl. Once it goes towards a bowl and it's in the bowl, you can't change your choice. Then you have to grab a marble. So I love what you guys said. And it's the kind of thing you do want to say in reality, but I'm making it a little bit artificial for this problem because I want you to focus on the math of this problem, not that part of it. I love what you guys said though. Please, Melissa, yes?
Can you just bribe the emperor?
Bribe the emperor, you could, but I'm not going to let you at this point. Because I want you to focus on randomness. Please, Natasha.
Can you withhold one of the white marbles?
Can you withhold one of the white marbles?
Yeah, doesn't she have to use
No, he has to.
Oh, so her,
all of them.
these are all so awesome. Put put it up sleeve. And then like, no, chew! Oh, look at that. Look what I got. No, you can't. As clever as that is. No, you may not.
Inside or outside the bowl?
Inside or outside the bowl?
Yeah, so you put the white marbles inside the bowl.
Oh, that's clever.
Black marbles outside.
Can we put the white marbles in and the black marbles out? I love this. You guys are going to be so awesome at interviewing when it's time to interview. No, they're all in the bowl. No. Because the idea is you're reaching in and filling a bunch of marbles, and you can't tell what color they are. If you did it that way, of course you would. I love that. Please, realize what I'm saying. In a situation where you had to answer a question like this, do all of these things. All these circular reasoning, or not circular, excuse me, outside the box reasoning, please do it. I'm trying to focus on the math on this one, but I love all this. Go ahead, Melissa.
For real.
Oh no, but did you want to go? You want to go with a math solution, Chelsea? You too?
No, I had a question.
Question.
Are all the marbles the same size?
Assume they are for purposes of this problem. So in other words, you can't tell if the black ones were large and the white ones were small. It would be kind of silly for this problem because you would know right away what you would grab. So assume they're indistinguishable. Thank you for that. Good questions. More questions, Tom.
Do you have to have the equal amount of marbles in
As
the bowl?
as long as you put them 20 and all 20 are used. There's no restriction on how many per, as long as you use them all. One book will be empty, I guess, right?
But once you put your hand in,
But that means all the 20 are in the other bowl. Does that make sense? If one bowl is empty, they're all in the other bowl. Hang on, hold that thought, Natasha. Hold that thought. Amber, go ahead.
So essentially, you just want to give yourself facilities.
So, okay.
Like 5 of each color.
As I was playing over here, as I was playing with these guys' solutions, I heard 2 answers that came up, and I think, tell me your name again. Tony came up with the solution of, so here we'll do bowl number 1 and bowl number 2. Tony's solution was all 10 white in bowl number 1 and 10 black in bowl number 2, I believe. That was your solution, right, Tony?
You had another one too where you just put 1 white.
Okay, let's do one at a time. I want to kind of go through the ones that you guys were talking about. So 10 white and 10 black. How do you feel about living or dying in that situation? Well, I don't know. Let's think about it. Can I use your desk? Is that okay? I can't.
It's either black or white. You die.
Well, here. Now let's say that'd be all black, all white. Okay, I think I got 10. We are missing. Oh, I was gonna say we're missing a few. Oh, you stole my marbles. That's awesome.
Hold on.
We got 2 more. Oh, thank you guys. Fantastic. 10. So here I am blindfolded, and I have a coin. I couldn't find a damn coin. You think of props of coins.
Yeah.
Let's say left is heads and white is tails. Left is, oh, thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. So heads is going to be the left and tails is going to be the right. Okay, I just flipped heads.
Of course you did.
Okay, I'm dead.
But
hang on now. Let's do it again. Heads again.
Oh.
Okay, hang on. Tails. I lived that time, didn't I? Heads again. You call it.
Yeah,
Do it again.
Heads, probably good.
Tails.
Tails.
Heads. Okay, what's happening, friends?
Lots of
Dying.
heads, not so much tails.
Well, hang on now. That's why I keep flipping. I gotta.
All the
It,
time.
what does that mean? There's a 50-50 chance all the time. I slipped 3 heads in a row, by the way. What's happening over time? That was tails. What's happening?
Evening out, balancing out.
Balancing out. So what does 50-50 mean?
But about just
Half the time, that was 3 tails in a row, FYI, just right there, okay? There's heads again. So what we're seeing here is half the time I get heads and half the time I get tails. Now, of course, the Emperor's not gonna let you keep doing this game over time. You get one shot. But what we just showed, I'm gonna leave this up here, Mike, for just a moment, if it's okay. What we just showed was, if we arrange the marbles like that, we're gonna die half the time and live half the time. Which doesn't make any sense, because you get one shot, correct? We get one shot. You don't die half the time, live half the time. But it's a 50% chance of living. And what I want to show you is a way I've simulated this using Excel. The same exact thing. Escape out of here. Bag number 1, I'm going to cut those and put them in bag number 2, and I'm going to cut these and put them in bag number 1. Now, what I do here is I simulate the game. Whoops.
Whoa.
Place. Hang on. What I'm doing right here is simulating every time I press F9, it's like one more trial of the me pulling a marble out of the bag. And it knows that it's got 10 black marbles in bag 1 and 10 white marbles in bag 2. Notice this little dot is the cumulative probability of living or dying, in this case living. Okay? What's happening? Where is that blue dot headed? That blue dot is headed down around 50%. Just as it should be. Remember how you guys were like, oh, you got 3 heads in a row, you got 3 heads in a row. What this is allowing us to do is to even out the probabilities over time. And it's basically sitting, it's above 50 right now, but if I let this thing sit here for the rest of the, actually, what the hell, let's let it do that. I can find something heavy to put on this, like my macaroni and cheese. We'll put that right there. And so it'll hold it down. I usually carry a stapler for that point. That won't be heavy enough. Stapler will work.
It's light, it's
What's that?
light,
Well, anyway.
light macaroni and cheese.
It's not. It's homemade. We'll come back to this with more. This is called a Monte Carlo simulation, when you use computers to kind of simulate what's going on in real life. So, obviously, that's 50-50, right? Which is the same as if we had 10 and 10, as if we had 1 and 1, as if we had 2 and 2. Another solution over here was 5 and 5 in each, yeah? That was another solution. 5 white, 5 black in each. 5 white, 5 black in each. Let's do that now. Up here. Now we're still going to go with the same. We're still going to go with the same coin flip mentality. Okay, I just flipped tails. Now, before, tails meant I lived because it was full of white marbles, but now it's not. Yes. Now I've got to go in there and grab. Crap. I just died. Hang on. Okay, tails again. I lived. Good. What's going to happen if I do this over and over and over again?
Still around
Usually around 25%.
Oh, I hear 25% and I hear 50%. I love this. I hear 50, 50, I hear 25. Let's let Excel decide for us a little bit. Hang on one second. And then I want to hear arguments. First of all, some folks over there said 50. Why do you think it's 50-50?
Because it doesn't matter which bowl you pick, it's the same.
Say that again and tell me your name.
Brooke?
Say that again.
It doesn't matter because both bowls have the same.
Both bowls have the same thing in them. So whatever the probability is for one bowl is the same as the probability for the other one. Now, I love the 25% chance argument. There is a 25% chance at work in here. For each bowl, you are 25% likely to grab a white marble because there's a 50% chance that you grab that particular bowl. Let me see if I can make that a little more sense. This is what part of the course is all about, by the way.
Because you only get one bowl.
Right. You get one bowl, and this decides which bowl you get. But it still has to be accounted for probabilistically to understand this 25%. Half the time, you go to this bowl. half the time you go to that bowl. Now, once you're in that bowl, half the time you live and half the time you die. And that's 2 halves, isn't it? Half for that bowl and then half living. That's 25%. Half of a half is 25%. But there's also 25% over here. Added together is 50%, which is being indicated pretty well by Excel as well. I'm not holding it down to replicate it. So once again, that right there is absolutely no better or worse than putting all black in one and all white in the other. Can we do better, Amber?
No.
No.
How would you say that? Would you say overall you have a 50% chance, or overall you have a 25% chance?
Overall, it's 50%. Overall, because this 25% chance of picking this bowl and living, and a 25% of picking this bowl, so it's 50% overall. Tell me your name.
Erin.
Erin, can we beat
What
50%?
about one white in one bowl and then all the rest of them in the other bowl?
1 white in 1 bowl,
Yeah.
and everything else in the other. So 1 white marble here, and then you got 9 white and 10 black in this one. Why is this? Why would this even be different? First of all, did anybody think of this? A couple of you, good, good. It's kind of hard to think of this because you have to think outside of the 10 and 10. Go.
Why did I-
Why is it? Go ahead. Yeah. Why?
Well, I didn't get too far to the others, to the second bowl, but I know with the first bowl you have a 100% chance, which is good. And the first I was thinking outside the box, and I was thinking if you put one in one of the bowls and the rest in the other bowl, you could feel that one of the bowls only
This is
has
goofy. Don't
one.
look at this.
But you can't do that.
Well, once
So.
your hand is in there, you might have.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
But you're just picking the bowl, right?
Heads. Heads is this bowl. I live. Because I'm picking a white marble. I live, right? Okay, keep track. Keep track. Tails. Ready? Okay, I died. Tails. Lived. Keep track. Keep track of this. Heads. I lived. Okay, so far, 3 and 4, I lived, yeah? 3, Gesundheit. 3 and 4, I lived. Tell me your name back there.
Kathy.
Heads, I lived. 4 and 5. Kathy, go.
What?
Tails, I'm just keeping track while we're going. ADD, go.
Okay, I was gonna say-
Tails. I lived. 5 and 6, go.
90% chance of living if you choose that bowl, 100% on the other one. You know,
Check this out. I love this. Just at, tell me your name again.
Erin.
Erin and Kathy are saying some wonderful stuff. If I get this bowl here, I've got a 100% chance of winning because there's only 1 white marble in it. If I get that bowl, what do I roughly have?
45%?
Roughly, it's, can I call it 50 if that's okay? Is that, and tell me your name again?
Rob.
Rob, thank you. It's 9 out of 19. I'm gonna pretend that's 10 out of 20. I mean, if you think about it, there's 9 white marbles and 19 total marbles. I'm gonna call that 10 and 20 and make it a half and make it easy. So I've got a 100% chance of winning on this one here. And I've got essentially a 50% chance of winning on this one here.
75.
It ends up being about a 75% chance of living overall. Because half the time, you're going to get this bowl over here, and you're guaranteed to win. Remember the half of a half for the 25% before? Now it's a half of 1, which is a half. So 50% of the time, you're going to live because you're going to get this bowl. Of the other 50% of the time, you're going to live half of that time, which is 25 more percentage points. Which means you're going to live about 75% of the time under this strategy. That's pretty damn good. That's pretty damn good, is it not? So it's a little bit of thinking outside the box, even though the way you guys were thinking outside the box earlier was fantastic. Take the blindfold off. Occam's razor solution. You can climb off and grab a damn white marble. Put the black ones outside the bowl. I love that solution. I love it. You're using them, right? You're using them, but the interviewer's going to say no, 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 no. Arrange the marbles. But that's an interesting, it looked like about 6 or 7 of you had come up with that solution. 1 white in one and the rest in the other. But it's a wonderful kind of, that's a math problem, is it not? Yes. There were some multiplications, some fractions, some percentages in there, all that good stuff. That's what 105 is kind of like in quite a bit of 105 is that kind of optimization, maximization, on average 50%, what does it mean kind of stuff. Yeah? It's good. It's going to be a different math class than you used to take it, I'm sure. But I think you get a kick out of it too. Tom, go!
Well, I think it's good, too, that it shows me right off. I was assuming 10 had to go in each.
Of course! Because you go right to the average. 20 marbles, 2 bowls, 10 and 10. As humans, we do that. You stick your head in the fridge and your feet in the oven, on average, you feel fine. Right? I mean, we're humans. We like that kind of order. We do, don't we? Yeah. But you don't, nowhere up there, all it says is you can divide them any way you like as long as you use all the marbles. And it's amazing. There's a lot in that statement. Yeah. Cool? All right, we'll catch you guys again on Wednesday. I got that website quiz. Get the first of 10 out of the way, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.